Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes o buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Espero que sí. This one's extra juicy. These are your modal verbs. Me gusta. You know what? Just gonna take that out. Me gusta. I like something. Literally, to me it pleases. Me gusta. What do you like to do? I like speaking Spanish. So if you like speaking Spanish, say me gusta hablar español. Okay? Me gusta becomes te gusta. So ask me, do you like to speak Spanish? Quick side note, the question, do you like to speak Spanish? And do you like speaking Spanish? Two ways to say that in English, right? Do you like to speak this? Do you like speaking that? Spanish doesn't work that way. Spanish, you take what's called the infinitive verb, like to speak. Spanish infinitive verbs end in either AR, ER, or IR 100% of the time. Okay? There's no speaking, like do you like speaking? There's no option. It's te gusta hablar español? Sí, me gusta hablar español. Muy bien. So if you said te gusta hablar español, I'm going to say sí. Me gusta hablar español. The question, te gusta hablar español, can be a conversation card. You could write it down right now. ¿Te gusta hablar español? Sí, me gusta hablar español. And I'm paying attention to that verb starting point. Me gusta, right? Me gusta hablar español. Me gusta. I like learning. Remember how every Spanish infinitive verb ends in either AR, ER, or IR? Aprender means to learn, ends in ER. Just pointing it out. Me gusta aprender español. Yeah, I like to learn Spanish, or I like learning Spanish. What about you? ¿Te gusta aprender español? I like it a lot. Me gusta mucho. Say it with me. Me gusta mucho. You practice the Spanish for some reason. You practice the Spanish, right? I like speaking Spanish. I like practicing the Spanish. Me gusta practicar el español. Do you? ¿Te gusta practicar el español? Now I know you do, but if you didn't, you would say no, right? It's very easy to make any verb at all. No me gusta. No, I don't like it. No me gusta. All right. Pero sí, sí. Sí, me gusta hablar español, me gusta aprender español, me gusta practicar el español. Question for you, ¿te gusta practicar el español? Sí. Sí. Watch this. Quiero means I want. Bring that infinitive verb down. I want to speak Spanish. I want to speak Spanish. Quiero hablar español. I want to learn Spanish. Quiero aprender español. I want to practice the Spanish. Quiero practicar el español. The variable here, like think of your sentence. X, Y, Z. The variable is the infinitive verb. So you could go to ChatGPT right now and say, give me 20 infinitive verbs, and then decide if you like them, don't like them, want them, or don't want them. That's how it goes. The entire language is a Mad Lib. It's a thing that's got words that has variables. You can switch out the variable. One of the biggest secrets to learning a language well is quickly being able to identify what's the variable. So here are the variables. I like to X, Y, Z. Quiero hablar español. Question for you. ¿Quieres? ¿Quieres? ¿Quieres what? ¿Quieres hablar español? ¿Quieres aprender español? ¿Quieres practicar el español with me? Conmigo, say it with me. Conmigo. Conmigo. All right. Do you want to speak Spanish with me? ¿Quieres hablar español conmigo? Do you want to learn Spanish with me? ¿Quieres aprender español conmigo? ¿Quieres practicar el español conmigo? And then you say, sí. Quiero hablar español. Quiero practicar el español. Quiero aprender español. How would you say I like learning Spanish Oh, we didn't. With you. No? Contigo. Contigo. Say it with me, contigo. I want to speak Spanish with you. Quiero hablar español contigo. ¿Quieres hablar español conmigo? Right? I like speaking Spanish with you. I like speaking Spanish with you. Me gusta hablar español contigo. I like learning Spanish with you. Me gusta aprender español contigo. I like, there's so many possibilities now because we're playing with the variables. We're mixing and matching. Combinations, right? I don't know what. Open-ended question. What do you like? I'm super general. What do you like? ¿Qué te gusta? What do you want? Kind of sounds rude almost, no? But what do you want? ¿Qué quieres? Okay. What's another good modal verb? I like, I want, I need. Necesito is I need. Tengo que is I have to. Like, want, need. Let's put one more. I can. Puedo means I can. Necesito, I need to practice. Necesito practicar. Tengo que trabajar. Tengo que trabajar. Trabajar means to work, right? Again, all just infinitive verb variables here. I have to work tomorrow. Tengo que trabajar mañana. I need to practice more, right? I'm just going off the rails here. This is just kind of just some sample sentences. Puedo, I can do it. Believe it or not, that's all one word. Hacerlo. Do it. I can do it, whatever that is, right? So I need to practice more. Got to work tomorrow, but I can do it. I don't know, right? Necesito, tengo que, puedo. You're going to use these verbs like a majority of the time. Not a majority, but like a disproportionately high amount of the time. Okay? Bring that exact same kit over here. Necesito becomes necesitas. Tengo que becomes tienes que. Puedo becomes puedes. And you are off to the races, right? You can just go, hey, you need to practice more, right? Necesitas practicar más. You got to work tomorrow? Do you have to? Tienes que trabajar mañana? These are all question cards. Make it a question. Do you need to practice more? Yeah, I think I do. All right? Guys, this is so sweet. Can you do it? You think you can do it? Can you do it tomorrow? Look at that. Can you do it tomorrow? ¿Puedes hacerlo mañana? Can you do it today? ¿Puedes hacerlo hoy? And then say, yeah, I can do it today. Puedo hacerlo hoy. How do you say, no, I can't do it today? No puedo hacerlo hoy. Sorry. Useful expression. Perdón. Sorry, I can't do it today. How do you say sorry? Perdón. I cannot do it today. No puedo hacerlo hoy. Can you do it tomorrow? ¿Puedes hacerlo mañana? Sí. Puedo hacerlo mañana. See how much this is a do-it-yourself process? There's no reason. There's no excuse not to be able to speak Spanish when it's just like doing Legos. You're just mixing and matching building blocks. People struggle over learning grammar for years, but really what's happening is they're just avoiding using the language, because actually using the language with people is the thing that can be the most sort of kind of discomfort inducing. You know, it can be we feel scary or something to like use your Spanish, right? So we often stick to try to understand the grammar. And in order to prolong the process of studying the grammar has to be difficult. We have to think it's difficult. So, oh, this is a 10-year process. 10 years studying the language. But really you're just avoiding, I'm not saying you personally, but like I've seen this. So we are mitigated. We're jumping right ahead, right to the front of the line. We're speaking Spanish. How many question cards are on this sheet today? There's a bunch, right? Some of it's kind of theoretical, like or not theoretical, but just kind of like can you do it tomorrow? Generic. Puedes hacerlo, right? These modal verbs, me gusta, quiero, necesito, tengo que, puedo. You use those a lot, a lot, a lot. Think of how many combinations. Go to Chat GPT and say, hey, make me, give me 10 sentences with necesito, or ask me 10 questions with tienes que. Try it right now. Go to Chat GPT and say, give me 10 questions with tienes que, and see what you can come up with. Go right into your notebook, right into your question cards, and right into real conversation with real people as much as possible. And it's going to work. It's going to work for you. Va? Muy bien. Hasta luego. Ciao.